Hi there.
That's right.
Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said you feel better if you only just tell her. Take the life
Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. So, this is Shitcoins of the week, where I talk about my week in the shitcoin universe. How have my favorite shitcoins been doing? I'm a little bit under the weather today. I don't know whether it's hay fever or I've caught a cold. I don't know which one it is. But crypto stops for no man. So we need to continue on, don't we? So we will. So what we got? On the YouTube, we have 21,700 subscribers. Like and subscribe, please, to this video and pass it around. How about you pass it around on the old Twitter? We have 4,000 fans now on Twitter. Fantastic. How's the market doing? Oh my God. What the hell is that? I've never seen that before. That is so weird. Look at that. Ooh. Whoa. Ah! We're going back up, but doesn't look like we'll be going back up for long. I think we're going down. I think we're going way down. I could see it hitting 30 Bitcoin possibly. We're below 2 trillion market cap again. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all. So that brings us to the first thing we're going to talk about today. To get all the way through it, right? We are talking about today, right? Talking about Drip and Animal Farm. We're talking about the pigs migration, which is happening next week. It must be happening next week. We've been so patient. Good God, right? The skit at the beginning of this video was actually me waiting for Animal Farm to come and actually catching all 250 Pokemon while waiting for that to happen. And there's more to catch because we've got another, maybe I think Thursday. What do you think? I think Thursday. I think we're launching on Thursday. But we're going to be talking about the migration to Pigs v2. We're also going to be talking about the delay of the release of dogs, how that's happening a bit later. So that's the first thing we're going to be talking about. Then we're going to talk about some miners, especially the Drip Garden. I'm going to give you my new strategy breakdown on the Drip Garden. Then we're going to talk about some other ones. Then we're going to talk about some tomb forks. Yeah, mostly based. And the Polydodge DAO is, good God, made so much money this week. It is well above peg. And of course, they introduced their nodes. So we'll be talking about nodes. We'll be talking about Strong and Horde and Angel nodes. And then we'll be talking also about some auto-staking high APY tokens such as Helena Financial, some Safu we'll be going into. Then we're going to end up everything on some drip forks because, you know, rug me daddy. We have 3 left that I'm in. We will be Zombie, Cash Cow, and a new one called Refinery, which I joined last week just to see how it is. Now, to end off this whole episode of Shitcoins, we're going to do our Drip Roulette giveaway, where we do have 35 drip to give away. And I also have the giveaway for the Reservoir joining competition I've been running all week. So actually, funny story, right? I recorded that yesterday with my whole breakdown of what to do in Animal Farm with Pigs v2 and my whole garden strategy. And then when I looked at the recording, it sounded like this. So actually, when we get to sometime through this video, in the bottom corner, I'm going to be showing the winners of the roulette competition. So you're going to have to watch all the way through to find out when that will be called. But the winners you will also be able to find in the description of this video. So check down there. I already sent the 50 drip to 5 people yesterday. So if you just realize that your drip balance went up by 10 drip, 9 drip, then yeah, it was me. Happy birthday, Drip. So how are we going? So the Drip Network is doing what Drip Network does, and that is 1% daily yield for 365 days. Compound that to extend it, and that's what we've been doing. I've been compounding mostly this week. I'm up to 11,429 drip on this account. The dollar value is staying around about that $300,000 mark though, because the drip price has broken $30. We're down to 29. Now my next buy point for drip is actually $25 per USDT, or to 0.06 BNB per drip is my next buy point. We're going to put another $1,000 into this. So I'm waiting for that. I think it's going to happen. I think the launch of Animal Farm is actually going to dip the price of drip a little bit more because people are going to be seeing how bullish pigs is and going to be getting into pigs and doing that. So in terms of that, we're sitting there with that. So, the team is still growing though. We got another 3 accounts added this week onto Team 1, and Team 3 is looking great. With 851 now compounded into this, and we have 395 on the team, just about to break that 400 team member. And this one, of course, has a much lower airdrop tier than Team 1. Team 3 I'll just flash it up right now. I think next week is going to be the second tier of Team 3. So you come into my Telegram here, my Telegram chat. If you want to know my drip tiers, you could, for example, type in Team 3. Okay, then we will pop up the different tiers for Team 3. So week 2 is 25 plus drip in your deposits, net positive, and then you'll get an airdrop. Or week 3 is 50 plus, and then week 1 is actually to try and encourage everyone to get more drip. So we only do between 5 and 24 drip. Whereas we do have Team 1 here, which works between a little bit different. Can't remember the codes. Here. So if you type in drip drop, then it will bring up Team 1. Over 7,000 drip airdrop so far on this wallet, okay? And it will bring up the tiers for this one. It's the first one is community wallet, second is 25 plus drip, then we have 250 plus drip, which we're doing this week. We did it last week, but I fucked it up, so we're going to do it again. This is the first time I've ever made a mistake on this, actually. And then the week after that, so next week, this Sunday is 250 plus. The week after that's 5 directs plus. So of course this is more of a whale wallet, and Team 3 is more of a newcomer to drip wallet, okay? So the links for them are in the description. We also do have drip roulette, which is 5 drip minimum to be entered into it, and that's what we're doing at the end of today's video, so you can watch that if you're interested in joining that team. So, I mean, for drip roulette, the winnings, biggest win I think is 15 drip now, which is a great bag to win. It's a fantastic bag to win. But of course, you're not going to win every week. We have this week's drip roulette, we have 264 eligible players. The drip roulette wallet has now 1,000 drip in it, and there's a 35 drip pot every week for that, with 7 different winners. Just before we get moving into the rest of today's video, I want to mention that I do usually give away an NFT on drip roulette, but this week I just can't find any NFTs that I think are worth giving away or interesting or of any value, because I'm really getting a bit estranged with NFTs. Is anyone else feeling a bit estranged with NFTs? Like, I just don't see the point anymore. Every NFT I seem to buy just either gets rugged, an NFT gets rugged, it loses its value somehow, or like the game that they're used for just tanks to 0 as well. So a bit jaded with NFTs. So instead, this week, the winner of the NFT prize is going to get themselves 50 Poly Doge dollar. The price of Poly Doge dollar right now is $1.53 per Poly Doge dollar. So that is a cool $75 for you for the NFT prize. Instead, I mean, you can sell the Poly Doge dollar and buy an NFT with it if you want, or you could get it into the Polydoge DAO. You could buy a node with it. We'll talk about the nodes later on, by the way, Polydoge nodes. So you've probably seen I've been playing the reservoir competition in the background there. And the effect the reservoir did have on drip was fantastic, I think, because when I began the competition, I had like a 0.34% stake in the reservoir. I've just been compounding away. I've never taken out of this, but my stake has actually gone down to 0.27. So the competition did have a positive effect on the drip reservoir, which is a great thing to see. Really happy about that. Okay, let's get into Animal Farm. Let's talk about the garden first, and then we'll talk about the migration, because the garden is a lot simpler to talk about, okay? My strategy now for the garden is as follows. I am hydrating 100% until after the migration is complete. What's my reason for this? Right. I think if anyone's been watching this channel for a while, you've probably seen me claim out of the garden more than I've actually been compounding it. I have claimed a lot out of the garden. I've claimed quite a huge bag of drip BUSD that I'm holding on to. I haven't sold much of it, right? I have 2,588 LP tokens, which is about $55,000, right, of drip BUSD. Sitting there, ready for when I want to go into the opening of the new Animal Farm with the new user interface that looks really sexy, right? And we're going to go into that. I'm going to go straight to the farm section, and I'm going to put it into drip BUSD, and I'm going to earn myself some more pigs, right? Then I'm going to use those pigs in the pig pen to get more core ownership of this farm, churn out BUSD, and also act as one of the supports of the farm is my idea, right? But the drip garden started paying me less and less and less and less. And even though I do have a hefty amount of referrals, I must have a hefty amount of referrals because I still make about $500 to $1,000 per day in this garden, right? That's what it's given. Like, this is about half a day here, 568, which doesn't match up to my plants. I know that because of this amazing app. So this is Drip Formulate. It has a drip overview that's coming along. It has a fantastic drip calculator where you can see the potential of your gains using an amazing chart here, and great, one of the best calculator Drip has actually. And it will have a piggy bank analytics, but the garden analytic is the one we're going to talk about today. So this is a read-only site. You don't need to connect to it. You just need to give it your wallet. It will read your wallet. You can also get it to read other people's wallets. For example, this is a whale in the garden I've had my eye on because I'm making sure that he doesn't take up too much of the pie, right? So I'm watching him, just, a hobby, whale watching. But so for me, I just put my wallet in here. You can put anyone's wallet in here, right? Then you can just check what they're doing and how they're going along in the garden. So for me, for example, right? So you get the overall stats here. The drip price, $29. Plant price, 29 cents. LP per plant, 0.01. Like, all of this will make no sense to you if you're just seeing it for the first time. You kind of need to keep your eye on this, and then you'll understand. So the total value of the garden at the moment is still $10 million up for grabs, right? Which is great. And my share of the contract at the moment is only 0.027% of the entire contract of the garden. And I want to get myself up to about 0.5% of that, which means in basic terms, I need to get myself up to about 100,000 plants and beyond to be able to get anywhere close to that. So that is my aim. Harvest to 100,000 plants. It's the first goal of this that I have, right? Because if I take, this doesn't follow referrals, which is too bad, because if it did, then I'd have a better understanding of how I'm actually doing, right? Has here, currently I'm growing, right? So it's right, I've got $570 grown, okay? And my overall stats here is the value of my total plants that I have grown is only $2,800, even though I've put in so much more into this. But I've also claimed out way more than that, way more than that, okay? But the value of your plants declines over time. So you have to really keep compounding if you want to keep up your market share in the garden. It's much more aggressive in that way than any other miner. But it says here, I should be getting $93 a day, right? But of course I'm getting much more through referrals. But I want to, like I say, I want to get this natural growth as well, way higher, because I want to be putting myself into a great position, an even stronger position in the pig staking, which is the only way to get more pigs, I think, is to farm for pigs by using drip, okay? So that's what I'll be doing. I'm just going to continue to compound this, and eventually I'm going to have an even bigger share. Then I'm going to start harvesting this and getting myself more pigs. So that's my idea. And the reason I'm doing it now is because I think we've reached a low point, like I'm saying with the price of drip. We're only $4 away from my idea of where we are going to be bottoming out for this cycle, right? Which means the garden is probably bottoming out in TVL. When the new user interface is introduced to drip, which looks very sexy, we're going to have a look at that soon. We're also going to see a huge new user base of new money arriving. Woo! We're above 10,000. Arriving into drip, into the animal farm, seeing the garden and thinking, wow, this is so simple compared to drip, or even compared to this farm ecosystem. Like, the pig pen is confusing. We're going to explain it today. It's very confusing. The piggy bank is even more confusing, right? Drip is confusing. The garden is not. You go to Drip Liberation Contract, right? You put BUSD in, $100, right? You enable that. You supply it. You get LP tokens. You come then to the garden and you just deposit the LP tokens. That's it. Then you just deposit what you got. Say you got 10, deposit them in, and you go. Then you get a link from the referral section of the farm. Here we go, referrals. Then you take that link that you're given and you just shill it to everyone you can think of, right? You take the link, you shill it around, right? The more people you can shill that use the garden, the more passive income you're going to get. That's it. Okay, that's the secret to doing well in the garden. Everyone seems to have all these analytics about all this stuff and like trying to get as many and complaining about the price dipping all the time. Of course, I'm showing that I'm also working on that because I want to maximize my gains. But the best way to maximize your gains is referrals. I've said this time and time again. I'm starting to think I'm crazy. you know, I've seen a lot of YouTubers make videos about the garden and they don't even mention the referral system. It's as though they're trying to get around the fact that actually this system doesn't really exist, and then they somehow have this magical miner that makes loads of money for them and everyone else is complaining because they're not making anything. It's because you're not using all the tools that the garden is offering you. And if you're not using all the tools that the garden's offering you, then you're making bad financial decisions. Not financial advice. I am not, by the way, a financial advisor. I am not a trained financial professional. I am no financial Chad. This is a show called Shit Coins of the Week, so you need to understand that this is me giving advice of my own instincts and mistakes. But I do not expect you to take the advice. All I do is expect you to comment and like the video because I'm entertaining you. Thanks. So getting into Medium, we have 2 Medium articles from Forex Shark to cover for the migration. I'm going to make this as short as possible. Probably I'm going to edit the hell out of this, right? So here is the new drip UI, by the way. We can watch this here. This is what it's going to look like. This is why I think the garden is really bullish, because look how sexy this looks. I think it's going to have a light and a dark, I hope. And yeah, oh, so nice. It's going to have home, Pigs Credit. We're going to explain what Pigs Credit is. Pig pen, piggy bank, drip garden. That's how we're launching, right? So comparing to the animal farm, we're not going to have farm or pool yet. These are not going to be happening because dogs is going to be paused. Without dogs, we cannot farm. What happened was, just last week, when I made a video when I said Animal Farm is finally launching and we were all excited, and then suddenly, we couldn't do it because PancakeSwap, on the same day that the Animal Farm was supposed to launch again, announced that they were migrating their V1 syrup pools onto V2. And that was important for Animal Farm because for Animal Farm, a lot of the capital that's held in Animal Farm, right, it's actually sent to PancakeSwap where it yield farms. It's called rehypothecation, I believe. I said it right. Ding! And that earns millions of dollars on the back end for Animal Farm, which is then sent back in and grows the TVL even more. This is one of the most important parts of Animal Farm, that actually is acting as a lending and borrowing service on the back end and also a yield farm for the shareholders on the front end. So without that, Forex would have had to launch it last week and then quickly shut it again and then make the changes, which is just not going to happen. So he thought he'd use that time to not only fix the migration for dogs and pigs in that sense, but also improve the UI in that week too. So that's what he's done. So dogs needs to be migrated. Seems like a lot more work than pigs. So I'm going to read a little bit of this. Dogs token and the Dogs Master Chef contracts need to be updated to PancakeSwap version 2 syrup pools integration. Dogs' primary use case is a vehicle as to earn pigs. This means that the value of dogs is largely derived from the value of pigs. Due to this logic, we want to do everything in our power to make pigs as valuable as possible before dogs goes live. This way, dogs token will have a high demand right from the start. So the plan is to launch pigs. First, they're going to launch pigs, pig pen, piggy bank. Garden still launched, still running, right? 4 will be launched during this time. Dogs will have to wait 1, 2, 3 weeks yet until it comes. This is because they want to give pigs the best chance of having huge value before dogs launches, because we need dogs to get pigs. If pigs has no value, then dogs will have less value. That's the point. The plan moving forward is to finish all pigs, pig pen and piggy bank development this week and go live next week. So this is Friday, so we are next week now. Okay, we will then go live with the rest of the Animal Farm contracts a couple weeks after, but it's Forex time, remember? Forex time is longer than normal time. This way, the Pigs token has time to build immense value before Dogs token is unpaused, which in turn creates high demand for Dogs token right from the start. So pigs, so that's what's happening with dogs. Forget about dogs, let's concentrate now on pigs. We will launch the pigs, piggy bank and pig pen contract at the very same time. Pig emoji, rocket emoji. Users who had Pigs LP in the piggy bank will get credited in piggy bank. As we've already gone over, this will require no action on your part. So let's come to Animal Farm. We have here piggy bank. Okay, we come to piggy bank. If you were staked in the piggy bank and you had a stake in the piggy bank, I have loads of them. Yeah, if you were staked in the piggy bank, all this is just going to be copied over. It was timestamped before the pause, just before the pause, and that will just be carried over. So sadly, this $35,000, $40,000 I've got here that I could claim for the boys, for the team, this team here. The team will also be brought over, so don't worry about that. We're all coming on this journey, right? this will just be automatically changed over for us. So piggy bank, don't worry about that. Those who had pigs and pigs LP in their wallets, which is less than 3% of the entire circulating supply of pigs, will be able to credit to their wallet. The V2 tokens will be airdropped to them. So you will find pigs and pig LP, which we put from our wallet into the migration, right? We had to migrate that by going to pigs credits, right? From here, we use the pigs credits part. That will just be airdropped into our wallets. We will find it, just put the token address into your MetaMask, and then it will pop up. Boom, okay, found it. Token address is not yet out. Do not trust any scammers. Don't put any token addresses that don't come from Forex's mouth into your MetaMask. Please don't get scammed. This is a scammer's paradise at the moment, okay? So do not get scammed. Be very careful. Only take what Forex says from official channels. The only people who will need to use the crediting dashboard are those who had pigs in the pig pen. So I had pigs in the pig pen. Of course, I took them out of the pig pen and I put them into the pigs crediting. It remembers that. It knows I did that because it's blockchain, okay? So, what do I have to do? Those who had pigs in the pig pen when everything was paused will have two options. Option 1, send BUSD to the crediting contract. The credit contract will pair the BUSD with their pigs and then utilize the gift stake function to make a stake for them in the piggy bank. The user interface on the credit contract allows them to time lock this stake, just like the piggy bank dashboard. So you can do a forever stake, or you can do a week stake, or you can do a year stake, or a 5-year stake, I think it is. Okay, allowing them to earn time locking bonuses. Those who credit the piggy bank in the first 48 hours will get the same additional 20% bonus as people who deposit fresh capital into the piggy bank in the first 48 hours. So if you did that and you think, ooh, the piggy bank looks good, you will go to the new crediting page. It's not this one, but it will be this one. You will add the equivalent value of BUSD to the pigs you submitted. Then it will add it to the piggy bank for you and you will get 20% extra. If you just want to join the piggy bank, by the way, my link's in the description. And when it does open, if you join it, I'm going to be airdropping every week to the team, right? Time lock stakes. And you will get 20% more, for your stake. There's a little offer going for the beginning, the reopening of the piggy bank. So I'll be taking advantage of that a little bit. But the second part is what I'm more interested in, which is this. Option 2, you can credit it to the pig pen. The new pig pen. In the pig pen party, they will then start earning 3% of the pig pen's BUSD balance every day. 3% daily, okay? I don't know if it's fixed or variable, but that's 3% of the BUSD value of, the prize pool for the animal farm, which we usually find on the homepage, but it's not there at the moment, right? We'll get 3% a day. So this will, of course, be proportional to how many pigs you have compared to everyone else in the pig pen, right? But it's worth millions of BUSD right now. On top of this, they've added another cash flow into the pig pen, which is extremely attractive. And we'll also be generating millions of dollars worth of dividends for pig pen stakers as soon as the pig pen goes live. This new cash flow of pigs will be generated from the piggy bank deposit withdrawal fees. So when people withdraw their truffles from the piggy bank, actually a portion of that will be cut and sent into the pig pen for pig pen stakers to eat. Which would be BUSD, so we're eating more BUSD. The pig pen will also, I hear, have a compound button on it now, so also we don't need to just claim the BUSD, we can just press compound and it will buy more pigs for us and throw it back into the pig pen. Users can use the crediting dashboard to choose how many pigs they want to send to the pig pen and how many they want to put to the piggy bank. I think I'm going to go mostly pig pen, but I'll put a couple in the piggy bank, I think. But yeah, I'm really interested in this new pig pen. I think it sounds great. Improvements to V2 pigs. When Animal Farm goes fully live, they migrate V2 Pancake Spirit Pool integration, the BUSD will continue to generate for Pigpen dividends. So this will be after Dogs is moved over, I guess. And this will also help take sell pressure off Dogs token. On top of that, they're also working on getting another rehypothecation partner for the single asset tokens as well. Because at the moment they only have it for the dual LP tokens, have the rehypothecation we're talking about, when they earn on the back end by staking the TVL in other projects. So they're working on a second partner for that. It's probably going to be Alpaca. I think that's a good one to use. Alpaca's great. I use it for a lot of my single assets, right? Then they'll earn more BUSD to go into the Pigpen stakers. And finally, the Pigpen, huge changes to the Pigpen. To ensure Pigs goes live with game theory that is extremely bullish, and to further instill that Pigpen represents ownership of the animal farm. We will be making an improvement in the time locking mechanism of the Pigpen. Before it didn't have a time lock. You just put the pigs in, you take them out. That was it, basically. I think it had a short time lock, I think. Just like majority owners of traditional industry have utilized vested shares to ensure the integrity of the platform and its underlying assets, so will the Pigpen. This means Pigpen balances will be time locked, with 2% of their balance being made available for withdrawal every day. So it's time locked. So once you move your pigs into the Pigpen, you only can withdraw 2% of your pigs every day, and you get a 3% drip of BUSD from the value of your pigs every day. With these new and innovative Pigpen mechanics, not only will it be generating way more value than it did in the V1 model, because they're locked, okay, decreasing the supply, it also is way more bullish for pigs, considering 97% of pigs will be locked up at launch, and it will be highly deflationary, and the incentive to lock it up for yields is stronger than ever. Genius. This is fantastic. I thought the Pigpen in the first version of Animal Farm was entirely disappointing. It was definitely the lowest yielding part of it, and we did see a bleed on pigs from the launch because of this, because people were expecting millions of dollars to be falling into their laps, and it didn't happen. We were getting $10, $20 and stuff. So I think the fact they're going to time lock it is great, because we will get longer, more sustainable gains from it, and people won't be expecting insane amounts of money, but they will also have something that's reliable, and they'll be able to slowly take their pigs out and do what they want with them, while using the garden to farm for more pigs, then waiting for dogs, and hopefully by the time the dogs arrive, pigs have a huge, massive value behind them. So that's pigs, right? Ooh, this is going to be long shitcoins. Now getting into the doggies. Essentially for dogs, what they had was a kind of, when people were selling dogs and buying dogs, part of the sell tax and buy tax was used to pair up dogs with BUSD. But there was a scenario that was happening where actually sometimes to balance the liquidity in PancakeSwap, often or sometimes dogs was actually being sold to balance this as well, because sometimes you have to sell the BUSD into dogs, sometimes you need to sell the dogs into BUSD. So now they've rejigged that, improved that contract to find that now on the back end they never ever have to sell dogs, which is going to give it even more deflationary values than it ever had before. It's a major innovation in DeFi. It's also extremely bullish for the dogs asset, as the liquidity helper contract has all the benefits provided by the first dogs version, with major improvements, which will not only add more buy pressure to the dogs token, but will also relieve and completely disable the sell pressure created by the V1 contract. And it also makes dogs even more deflationary. So that's great. Clap, 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 clap. 50 claps, come on. Everyone should be giving Forex 50 claps. He must have had sure, you must have some gray hairs on his head after all this shit. Jesus. Doggy emoji, rockin' emoji. Okay, so that's everything that's happening in Animal Farm. Hopefully, my God, I hope that this launches on Tuesday or Thursday. Everything that Forex has ever done, by the way, launching-wise, has always been between Tuesday and Thursday. It's always Tuesday, Thursday. So if we get to Thursday next week and it's still not launched, it's going to be next week. I'm just warning you, okay? Just relax. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. Miners. So we have a new miner coming today, BNB Crops Farmer. Okay, you can click on the link in the description and find that one. It will be launching. It's going to be a great chance to get into the best new miner in town. It's a development of that one, actually. This is a BUSD Crops Farmer. How are we doing? We are doing well. We have 72 crops to either harvest and pay 60% tax, right? Because I haven't compounded 0 times now, right? Last time I claimed out about $70. I've now claimed $211 from this. My initial deposit was $550. So I'm getting up for just about halfway there of getting my ROI on this, which is fantastic. So I am going to hire more farmers. I hire more farmers, I get a compound tick here. 5 compounds later, I can then harvest my crops and not eat that tax. This is a very sustainable model. The contract is still growing. We just reached up to $1.2 million and 5,800 deposits. The BNB Crops Farmer is launching very soon. Oh, it's very nice. It has butterflies this time. Very nice, George. Good job. Lovely butterflies. Okay, so this is launching in 5 hours and 56 minutes, 6 hours basically, right? And what's actually happening is this has slightly different changes, okay? It has a lower API by 1%, it has a lower referral bonus, it has a lower compound bonus, and some of it is higher. It has a higher compound feature and a higher tax on people who want to just claim, and they have an anti-bot launch, which is going to be great too. So what's actually going to happen is the changes they've made to this one are actually going to be moved over to the BUSD crops farmer as well. So this will have a lower APR, a lower referral bonus from this from Monday actually. So get into this one before Monday, I think, and you're going to get a better APR for a short amount of time. But it's good sustainable changes made. They also do have a USDC one over on AVAX, which is doing not bad too. This one I did a video on yesterday, and it's cool because we can do this. This is my miner, right? So my miner is actually a farm. So for example, if I come to have a look, what kind of gains have I got? I have 0.76 BNB to collect today. And watch this, right? I'm gonna claim today, right? And then I'm gonna continue. So I go here, explore my farm. This takes BNB, by the way. Then I'll come here. I can either water or I can harvest. Let's harvest this, right? Watch this. This is cool. It's packing up those boxes. So that's all my cash. That's my 0.7 BNB. Is that all? I thought it drove away. Maybe in the future they can make that drive away. That's a bit disappointing. Come on, guys. Yeah, you can also plug this into a VR headset and farm with virtual reality. Oh no, I'm also selling my doggy. Oh no, I like that doggy. And then when I hydrate, actually, it rains. So that's another option. And then when you hydrate, more things appear on your farm, buildings appear, new objects appear, all that kind of stuff. This is fantastic. Called Tegrity Farms. Little bit Tegrity. 8% daily BNB miner with virtual reality on the back end. Great stuff. Spook Beans, how we doing? Over on the Phantom. Spook Beans has got a rug fund. For people who applied to the Tsunami Rug Fund, they are going to give some help to that. I put in 500 Phantom into that rug fund. The contract balance is still dipping though, so they really need to they're building another miner, a fair miner, to work on the back end of this as a kind of treasury is their idea. So that's what they're doing with that. I'm not sure it's gonna work. For me, I'm gonna, today is harvest day, so I'm gonna take my 46 Phantom. Thank you very much. This one's still sliding, the Grinch Bucks, down, just about to break into the 2,000 BNBs now, so contract balance is still coming down. So for me, I'm just claiming this at the moment because I want to get my ROI and beyond. So take that 0.1 BNB. Cheers. And that's it for miners, really. Let's move in now to Tomb Forks. I'm not going to talk about Tomb today because Tomb is still under peg, but Tomb Chain is close, and Life is close, and Fanti is close. So hopefully in Q2, which is going to be next month really, so a couple of weeks, then Tomb is going to have some fantastic announcements to tell us all, and then surely Tomb will start to pump because Tomb Chain will be using Tomb token as its gas ping token, and Fanti will be using Tomb token as its native token, and Fanti will be a DEX on finance backed by Binance. So it should be really bullish. The price of T-share is very low right now, so smart people would be buying it. The current price of base, though, is below peg again. Oh no, I hate it when stuff goes below peg. We're going to talk about that very soon with Polydoge, but so we come into Agora. What kind of gains have we got in base? I do like base, though. It's going swimmingly. I have a couple pools here. We have $14 to collect for my based and Tomb here. And I have also based and Tomb here. I have two pools based and Tomb, and we have $33 to collect here. Then in the Acropolis, which is essentially the masonry for Tomb, I have $114 to collect on this side. So that's all well and good, doing well there. For me, still at the moment, I am just selling my based bags because I want to get some more ROI on the Phantom network, which is doing very badly recently, actually. Sadly to see, Phantom is now below $1 per Phantom, but I haven't sold any of my Phantom. I don't plan on ever selling any of my Phantom. I'm holding it, till it's my favorite network. Phantom, I love Phantom. It is my favorite network, So it does make me sad that this is happening, but all we can do is hold tight and don't be reactive to these kind of things. Tomb is really the shining light of the Tomb ecosystem right now. Spooky Swap number 2. Based is in cahoots with Tomb. They work together, so that's up. I'd branch them together, right? All the other ones, Spirit Swap is on a way big decline. Geist, I haven't really heard much from them at all recently. So it is sad, but smart people buy at these times. Smart people buy. And I accumulate more Phantom. Ba-da-ba. So here we have, now we've turned that based into Tomb. We have 121 Tomb, 119 Phantom. So therefore we can come now over to Tomb. We can come to the Tomb swap area. Probably Tomb's still under peg. Good God, get above peg! We could just use Tomb here for liquidity, and then we can add, right? Add Phantom and Tomb here. Taking all my Tomb, throwing it in with some Fanties, and building that bag there, getting some more T-share. So eventually, so now actually Tomb has 2 pools for Tomb and Phantom. We have the Tomb and Phantom on Spooky Swap, and one on the Tomb Swap now. So I use that one. Tomb Swap is now the number 3 dex on Phantom, by the way. So if you are sleeping on Tomb, you need to understand that actually a lot is happening. A lot is happening for Tomb. So like I was saying, the problem with all of these Tomb forks is that we keep losing peg and we keep not printing in the masonry. And if you've been watching my videos over the past couple of weeks, you will know that actually this problem has already been solved by my boy, Polydoge. Let's get over to Polydoge. Polydoge DAO is on the Polygon network, right? This is it here. As we saw there on Tomb, they have about $300 million locked. Polydoge DAO is newer, and it only has $6 million locked. But as you can see, the peg price, Polydoge dollar, is pegged to the price of Matic. We're now up to 1.2. It was up to 1.3 at some point today, and their share token is $271 per, whereas Tomb's is at the moment about $3,000. It peaked about $26,000, okay? So it's very low value, and it's fantastic. And we are farming here. They have a bunch of stuff going on, right? So I am just really compounding my position I'm becoming a maxi. I'm becoming a Polydoge DAO maxi. This is DApp of the week. DApp of the week. DApp of the week. Because every day, for the past 3 weeks, every day, I've been coming in to areas such as the farm section, right? And what do I have? We have $200 to connect for the day. Thanks very much, Polydoge DAO. Ka-ching. This is on a dip day, by the way. The whole market's bottoming out and destroying itself. And we're just coming in here. We have Polydoge Share and Ratmatic. $44 for the day. Cha-ching. Thanks. This is printing us this Polydoge Share, right? Generally, Polydoge Share in all these, the share token and all these other Tomb forks that we look at, doesn't give you any tokens out if we're below peg. But the magical thing about Polydoge is $7 for my Polydoge being staked. Ka-ching. The magical thing, right, is that in this Tomb fork, you actually get paid out a low APR in the boardroom, which would be the cemetery, which would be the masonry, right? You get paid out a low value APR when Polydoge dollar is below the price of Matic, and when Polydoge dollar is above the price of Matic, you get paid a high APR. So here we are, 1,000 APR at the moment. I have 23 Polydoge share tokens now. We have another 161 Polydoge dollar, which is $247. So that is about $600 for the day, roughly, so far. But wait, there's more, because they've now developed the system even further. So not only is there no bonding token, there is no peg, really. Peg is only lower and higher APR now. It's not zero APR and high APR. This is fantastic. So they've cut out some of the high APR to cover it on the low APR days, right? Which means this token holds, the share token holds a much more stable value now. So people want to buy it. They also want to pair it now with Polydoge dollar in a new staking pair for very high APR. Much highness. 3.5 daily highness. Ooh. And nodes. This is going to be the node portion of the show, but we're still in the Polydoge DAO, which is supposed to be a Tomb fork, but now we have nodes to talk about. Great. So, These are the nodes. One node is 50 Polydoge dollar, which now is $73. But of course, the price of Polydoge dollar should be pegged to the price of Matic, slightly above peg at the moment though. But you can farm for it, right? So you could put in your farm, churn out, or buy some share token, churn out your Polydoge dollar, then buy your nodes. I've bought 21 nodes, okay? And I've claimed 88 Polydoge dollar out of those so far, right? I've compounded one node already, and I'm about to compound my second node. So at the moment, I'm getting about one node every day and a half. I'm going to continue to compound these nodes until I get a mammoth node army. I'm talking thousands, hundreds of nodes, all making me about 3% daily, which is 5,249% APR. Max possible payout it's ridiculous, right? Max possible payout is 500% on your deposited node. On your deposited $50 of Phantom. And still, the TVL of this is only $160,000. So tiny. This is so early. I'm so happy that I have 21 nodes in such an early node ecosystem. Because, you know, if you come in late to a node ecosystem, you're going to get wrecked. And if you come in early, you're going to profit. And then you're going to have loads of nodes and sell loads of profit while everyone else is complaining about lessening rewards. You know, like this one. Motherfucking Strong. Right, so Strong has released entangled nodes. What does it mean? It means I could take my Strong rewards now and I could buy a bunch of nodes and tie them in together so that they're going to be paying less gas fees, is essentially what they're talking about. So I have 8 Strong tokens to collect. So when that gets up to 10, I'm going to make another node. I have 11 days before I have to pay my fees. So I'm going to continue node building on this. But yeah, so now I'm up to my 5th node, coming up for my 6th node, well behind everyone else. Somewhere where I'm doing better, and actually it's actually making more money for me now, is Horde. Horde is on the Binance Smart Chain. These are Horde nodes. I'm compounding these too, and it's much more effective. If you haven't checked them out yet, the price of Horde token is fixed to between $95 and $115, somewhere thereabouts. So it's $105 at the moment, $103 per Horde token. So you need 10 Horde to make a node. So what I'm doing is, for example, I'm claiming my Horde every week. I'm seeing what I have, right? Then I'm taking any BUSD I've got lying around and coming into SolSwap. 3 Hordes, I'd be up to 7.8, which is not enough. So I'm going to hold off for now until I can make up 10 and then immediately just grab that node. So, and then that would be my 7th node I'm going on to create. Once, my aim was to get 5 and auto compound all the time, but I'm still adding more BUSD into this because the price has just remained like this since launch. It's unbelievable. Can't believe what's going on. And there's only 5,666 nodes made so far. So this is still a tiny ecosystem. Horde has, Strongblock has about, 400,000 nodes made already. Angel nodes. The price of Angel is up from last week. Great to see, because you can now purchase yourself some Helena nodes, which pay you out in Helena token and Angel token, I believe. So I'm tempted to grab some of them. They're 77 Angel, so that's quite cheap actually. Same price. Oh, Dark Angel is even cheaper actually. And so far, so, you know, I'm still compounding. I have a bunch of Angel to collect actually now. This is growing much faster. What they did was they used to have booster nodes, but now they've disappeared. So now just my arch nodes all make more for me than they did before. So I also, some of my white nodes have upgraded. So I can upgrade all my nodes now. I think I have 2 to upgrade. Yeah, these 2. So these 2 will turn into red nodes, I believe. That is a long wait there. I think I waited about 70 days for these to turn into red nodes. So now, my red node makes me 0.366 a day, but actually I'm going to upgrade them immediately into the blue node, which will take about 30 days, if I'm not wrong. I have some blue nodes upgrading here. In 2 days, this one will be a top node, an Nemesis node. In 2 days, this one will be an Nemesis node. And in 3 days, this one will be an Nemesis node, which meaning I'll have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Nemesis nodes, all making me 2 Angel daily. So 7, 14 times 4. Wow. So about $50 a day. This will be making me from next week's shitcoin. So finally, I have reached the point of when I'm going to start selling this shit. Yeah, $50 a day. Come on. So hopefully by this time, knowing my luck though, by next week's shitcoins, I'm going to come to the Angel price and it's going to be 50 cents. I'm like, God damn it. If it does happen, if the price does go down, I'm going to continue compounding. Compound for the win with nodes is the only way that I can say to do it. So Helena is not actually a node, right? Helena, oh, who's that handsome bugger? Not her. I do like Fire Hustle, that's a good channel. You should check it out. But yeah, look at that, there I am. So I like Helena a lot. Helena is a high APY token. It's doing really well. If we come to see the deck screener chart and we come to see what's going on in the application, right, we'll see my Helena bag, which is, this is my moon bag, right? I got in the pre-sale because by being in Angel nodes, you got into the pre-sale automatically for Helena tokens. So I took advantage of that. That can sometimes really pay off. Like for Tsunami, I took advantage of that because I was in Cash Cow and then Tsunami rugged and I got doomed. But with Helena, the team behind it are fantastic. They are so professional. They are a business machine, right? They never stop promoting. They never stop coming up with new and fascinating ways to push all of their ecosystem and their tokens. And Helena has so much more to go. It's up to $20. Look at that. It's up 5% on the day when everything else is sinking. Helena token is still smashing it. My God, $20. So the APY is halved to 500,000 APY. It used to be 1 million, but this is fantastic because it's making it even, means there's less print, which means there's less sell pressure. Okay, so my Helena bag at the moment is worth $4,670 US. Amazing. It's still growing. The bag is growing, right? Meaning every epoch, I'm getting $1 per epoch, and each epoch is 15 minutes. So I'm getting $1 every 15 minutes added to my bag now. Continuing to grow. I can't wait to see how high this can go, because $20 I thought was a psychological barrier, but what if it gets to 40, you know? The market cap is still not that big, right? 11 million market cap, you know? If we come over to something like Safu, right? I do have some Safu. I'm actually DCing into this now because I think I was a bit dubious with the whole Certic crap that was going on with Safu, but now I'm ticking to the other side and I think I'm gonna get more involved with this. I have a small bag, only have 2 Safu. I did have like 12 and I sold them all and got great profit, but I should have just kept it actually. So Safu, if we can get a chart on Safu, that would be great. You know, like we're rebasing in a minute. So for my account, right? Every rebase on this, I'm only getting 9 cents compared to Helena getting $1. Of course, my bag is way less, okay? The APY is similar, 383,000 compared to the 500,000 of Helena. And Safu also do have a great marketing team behind them. That's why I'm starting to DCA back into this, trying to grab at least 1 Safu token every week and just slowly add to my bag for that. Safu's market cap, the moment, is sitting around 228 million. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, right? So what if Helena gets anywhere close to where Safu is at, right? Then the price of Helena token is going to be relative to the price of Safu token. Taking a $19, $20 token all the way up to hundreds of dollars means that our bags are going to be So for me, it's holding on to Helena for the long run, for the long ride is really worth the gamble for me. I want to see how far these guys are going to take it. They still have loads of things to unlock. They have the whole idea of wrapping the Helena token is going to be on, the use case for that's going to be unveiled. They have the golden epochs, which are coming, which will be super high APY epochs every now and again, which just boosts your bag massively. And they have this auction bonding where you're going to be able to auction your Angel token and another token called Nemesis token, which is another one of their projects, auction them to get yourself more Helena and then bond it to get it for a cheaper price. Great. Okay, let's get into Drip Forks. Rug me daddy. Okay, first one we're going to talk about is the Zombie. So Zombie's price is down to $6.43, but the general staking and everything is going along quite well, right? It's 1% a day. It's a almost completely block for block drip fork, apart from the fact that the referral unlocking token in this is actually an NFT, which they're planning to build a game around. So that's why I got into it. I liked the look of it, and I liked the idea that they're going to be using NFTs. We have a team of 107, total downloads of 151. I'm coming up to 2,000 deposits in this one, which is great to see. We have a bag of 31 to give down to the airdrops for this week, which will be, I think it's the Everybody airdrop. I'm going to have to check. Yeah, it's for everyone in the team with 10 or more blood staked. So I'll probably add to that bag, actually. Let's add this $100 to that bag. I've compounded 144 blood. I've claimed 372. So I like how it counts for compounded too. That's fantastic too. So I've managed to claim out 2,500 of this, but I've also airdropped most of that down to the team because I see this right at the moment as I am team building and growing a massive deposit is my idea, right? That's what I want to do with this. I'm still not up here, which has pissed me off. I think it should be. There's only 1,000 players in this and my team's 100 people. Like that means I have 1/10. I've onboarded 1/10 of this DAP onto my team already. But, so what's happening with Zombie Network? How are they going to get the price to move up? Well, they have a new promotion coming, and we're going to talk about it. Event, Zombie Team Expansion Team Battle. Hello, this is Zombie Network. We're holding an exciting team battle event for the expansion of Zombie Network ecosystem and our goal to turn Clayton into a zombie. Very good. Increase your zombie team battle. Description, a prize will be awarded to the team with the most members during this period, from the beginning of May to the end of May, 1 month. If I want to airdrop it, I can, and I will. So if we do win this competition, I'm going to be airdropping 400 of that blood down to the team. I'm going to be putting 100 of the blood into my account, okay? That's how we're going to do it. So 400 to the team, 100 to the me. Participation eligibility, anyone can apply, even if there's no current team member. Fill out the wallet address to participate in the event in the Google form. Application period up to this time. So I'm going to do that now because I completely forgot to do it. So you can join my team by putting a buddy link, which is my wallet, into the zombie place. Let me just fill out this form. You come here to get a team, right? Get a team, this section here, not player lookup, and then just put my wallet address, which is the buddy link in the link in the description first, and then go into the blood bank and deposit your blood token. You also buy blood on there too. So application form will be here. Please enter your wallet address. Screenshot of my team. Okay. You want to see my big boy? All right, so that's me signed up to this competition. So like I'm saying, so the prize is going to be 500 blood. I'm going to keep, when we win, and we will win, right? Because look, we're 107 right now. If we come up to Zombie Network, right, and we want to see the stats on this, stats on Zombie, there's 1,279 zombies. So we have 10% of the network already is in Crypto Mischief, yeah, in my hands. Cash Cow, right. Cash Cow was doing quite well, and then Tsunami rugged. And of course the dev of Tsunami is the dev of Cash Cow, which brings the big problem that people are very worried that Cash Cow might rug too. The good thing is that the developer, the bro, didn't actually do the backend work for Cash Cow or Tsunami. He onboarded developers to do it for him. And the developer who did Cash Cow is a different person or team to the one who did Tsunami and rugged. The team for Tsunami was an Indian team with some Asian workers. Apparently an Asian worker, I'm not sure where he's from, called Eric, ran away with all the money. And he's not on Cash Cow team. So that's good. And I do have 3,000 cash now. I'm churning that cash. But sadly, cash is now worth not much. So what's my plan for cash? At the moment, I'm claiming out cash to make up for the ridiculous amount of money that I lost on Tsunami. And also I did give 500 Phantom to Spooked Beans from my pocket, which was about 600 bucks at that time. And I paid another $1,700 to people who joined on my Tsunami team, even though I said don't join my team because I wasn't airdropping, but I felt responsible for you guys. So I airdropped you all a one Tsunami to $1 of that. So that was about $1,700. So I'm about $2,000 out on that, plus the amount of money I paid for the Tsunami tokens, which was about $3,000. So I'm about $6,000 out of pocket from the whole Tsunami palaver. So yeah, so what am I doing? I am claiming out my cash and probably claiming most opportunities I can get. Yeah, because what else am I going to do? If they can add some more utility onto the back end of this, I'd be very happy. But so I'm waiting. Apparently today there's going to be an announcement from the bro, and he's going to talk about his next plan for Cash Cow and this entire ecosystem, and also how to get us some kind of compensation from the funds that we all lost on Tsunami. So I'm interested to see what he's going to say in the Telegram. Let's see if he's done it already. Nothing yet. Waiting for voice chat tomorrow with plans on how to move forward. Okay. So let's just see what happens. But you know, 64 bucks is not enough to do anything with yet. New one, new thing. This is called the Refinery. It's really complex. Basically what you want to do is you want to purchase H fuel and you want to stake it in the app. They have 3 tokens, right? This is a drip fork with 3 tokens. Looks like this was 2 projects which were failing, and they came together, they combined their team, which is more than 50 people. They combined all of that together to make this H-Fuel tokens. So they have a token called Hobbs token, HNW, Hobbs Network token or something, okay? That is useful, but not immediately. The one you want to think about is this H-Fuel. You want to buy that, right? Then you want to come to the refinery and you want to go to pipeline, where you're going to see what you can do. You can take H-Fuel, right? And then you can stake it in here and join my new team. This team is for refinery. As you can see, I have something here, available 18 H-Fuel. I deposited 1,829 H-Fuel into this, which is about $600. I didn't go too crazy with it. Then, if you want to also team build on this, you need to then have this I think it's this HNW token here, right? You need to buy that one and stake it. But then they have a third token, which is called Sidekick token, and that will increase your daily payout balance. So if you have no Sidekick token staked, then you will get a 0.8% daily drip of your token, right, from here for 365 days or something. But if you stake certain amounts of Sidekick, then you can get up to 1.5% daily drip on your staked deposited tokens. And by depositing the Hobbs token, the HNW token, you will increase your downlines. So at the moment I have one level of downlines. I have 3 people on the team. I've deposited 1,800, right, and referral rewards of 500 so far. And yeah, I think if this can go well, I mean, the price is up $2 on the Hobbs token. I'm not sure how the H-Fuel token's doing, but it's extremely complex. If you would like a video on this, then ask me in the comments and I'll consider making one. But I'm really dubious about these drip forks, okay? I really don't want to team build too much on them. I do like getting into them because I think there is money to be made here, and this is what crypto's all about. I don't, as you can see from the amount of projects I'm in, I don't just settle myself down on one project and just hope that it works out. You have to diversify your DGen high-risk portfolio. That's exactly what I do. You think this is like 10% of the projects that I'm in. I'm in that many projects because I take so much high risk that I scatter everything around, right? So it's 600 there, 2,000 there, 10,000 here, 500 there, 200 there, 100 there. I just spread everything around. And then if it works, you explode in capital. If it rugs, move on. Nothing else you can do. That's the way. That's why crypto mischief. If you want some safe hands, go watch some safe channels and make some safe plays. Yeah. We have Drip Roulette. Yeah. Drip Roulette, we have 264 people to go for this, and the first thing we're going to spin for is for the one drip prize. 264 people. First person to win one drip. Who's it going to be? Ooh. 61. It's my favorite part of the week. 61. Oh yeah, with 37 drip, you just won yourself one more drip. Okay, next we are going for 2 drip. $261. Interesting. Near the bottom. Wow, almost totally near the bottom. Oh, you do not have 5 drip. What's this guy done here? Is he insane? Same one drip. What the fuck? Why? Why would you do that? You've just thrown money down the toilet. But having one wallet with 10 drip in it is so much better in this team, especially than having 10 wallets with 1 drip in it, mate. We're gonna fall on you so many times, and you're just gonna ruin this game. Why did you do that? Why did you ruin all our fun? Anyway, remove. You're not winning 2 drip. 5 drip minimum. Yeah, that means you gotta add 4 drip to your 10 teams. You gotta add 40 more drip to this to be eligible for all those wallets, mate. 162 with 3 drip. You don't have enough drip. 5 drip minimum. No drip for you. Sorry. Remove. Spin again. We're not starting very well today. It's gonna be a bad one. Well, I guess for you, you're like, yeah, another chance to win some drip. 170 with 1.66 drip. No, you need 5 drip minimum to play the drip roulette. We put it up. Remove. $191. For 2 drip, 191. He's got 6 drip. You just won yourself 2 more drip. Congratulations, mate, for following the rules in the correct manner. Okay, next, 3 drip. Ooh, he's got the 3 drips. 77. Oh, you only got yourself 3 drip, mate. No, not enough, not enough. 5 drip minimum now to play this game. Add some more drip. You know, I'm still getting emails from people. Hey, man, haven't won drip roulette. And then I check them, they've got 2 drip. I'm like, hey, man, you haven't put in enough drip. Watch shitcoins of the week. Why would you put something in? Is that 31? And then not, yeah, 31. 31, 12 drip, you just won yourself 3 drip. Why would you make an investment into a roulette game and then never watch it? Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. 31, 3 drip. Congratulations. Okay, next, 5 drip. We're going up. Getting into the big numbers now. Remove choice. Spin. Ooh, number 5. Early boy gets the worm again. Ba ba ba. Nice, with 69 drip, you just got yourself 5 more drip. Great job. Champion of the earth. Next, I believe it is 9 drip. Two, 229 with 6 drip. Oh, perfect way to play the game. See, you get just above what you need, and then you might just get yourself a nice big bag, and he's doubled his bag. That's the whole reason I do this game, you know, for the big boys to play, but also for anyone who's just going to follow the rules properly and get themselves a big win. Congratulations, 9 drip. Right, 15 drip. Top prize, and then we're going to do the NFT, which is actually going to be 50 Polydoge dollar, worth about $78 at the moment. So coming in, removing that, 15 drip. 15 drip, 15 drip. Oh, what I do with 15 drip. To buy a pony. 206. 206 with 1.6 drip. You don't have enough, mate. You don't have enough. You are not going to win that 15 drip. Commiserations. Roll again. I buy a panda with 15 drip. I just buy weed. Just buy weed. 150. Wow. The big boy won it with 348 drip. You just won yourself the top prize. The biggest bag in Drip Roulette's team wins the biggest prize. Is that not just the way it's supposed to be? Congratulations. I don't think he's won before, actually, so that's great. Right, now we have the small matter of this 50 Polydoge dollar to give away. If you guys have any recommendations, by the way, for NFTs that you'd like me to give away, which are not going to be 1 or 2 ETH each, right? I'm not going to be giving away Bored Ape Yacht Clubs or anything. But if there's something that you think is a good, affordable NFT collection that you want to introduce me to, I'm more than happy to look, but I'm just so estranged with NFTs. No idea. I can't find any good ones at the moment. Really done with them. 50 with 5.48 drip. You just won yourself 50 Polydoge dollar. You will find that on the Polygon blockchain. Okay, you can find Polydoge dollar on CoinGecko, take the contract address from there, put it into your MetaMask, and you will find it there on Polygon blockchain. And check out the Polydoge DAO. It is fantastic. Watch out for the B&B Crops Farmer coming out in 5 hours and 12 minutes. Probably by the time this video is out, it might already have been launched because I've got to edit it down and it's a long video. And of course, check out Zombie for the push we're going to be doing for the team building competition. Check out Helena token. It's got an absolute booster on it. Of course, let's all get ready for the launch of the Animal Farm and the Polydoge DAO Dap of the Week. Don't get wrecked.
Summertime.